Hello, Capricorn. This is Barta from Roosters Peacock, and I'm going to be doing your August 24th through the 30th general intuitive reading. I hope everybody's doing well. And as the reading gets going, take the pieces and parts and leave the rest for somebody else. As I was clearing the cards from the last reading, this is definitely going to be not just a positive week. This is literally going to hit the Capricorns where I almost felt like saying, don't need to tell me because I'm already, fall is really sticking out to me. And I don't think it's more of like a date, a time frame. Well, it could be, but I really think it's more of like a mindset. It's kind of like this is definitely going to hit the Capricorn. Well, where fall, and I think it's almost like the holiday seasons, however that applies to you. Yeah, you've got your mind on something, some kind of festival, some kind of celebration. Yep, you're coming out of that. But right as I was taking and clearing the cards, there were several cards that fell down. And I went ahead and put that one back, which was the sun. And sunflowers definitely is going to be, it's going to be Capricorn. Sunflowers were sticking out, so that will be significant for some Capricorns. And then the next card that, after I put that one back, fell out was Aquarius, or excuse me, the star. So it can involve an Aquarius, but I really think it's more of like a time frame for some of you. Some of you, it's kind of like, okay, it's two-part here. I see where this is going. For some of you, and that's why this fell down right here. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, this is feeling stale, stuck, stagnant, not being able to move. Hands are tied in a situation, not sure, immobile, not being able to move forward. That's what I'm getting. Okay. That's why I was seeing, no, those cards were right that came out. The sun and the star, bright hopes and prospects. And we've got the sun, it's literally, I was going to get ready to say that I don't need to tell you guys to look in color because it's switching. It is switching. And this is something that, yeah, you can feel it. You know it. Okay, so anyway, if there's any kind of situations that make you feel stale, stuck, and stagnant, or just immobile, you're coming out of it. You are. If you're feeling like this week, and this is literally not just going to be a weekly reading, this is switching. It's switching quick. And this is something you have actively put time and effort. And it's one of those, it's definitely going to hit the Capricorn where you kind of stood back for a little bit, like you go forward and yes, there it is, the world. This is it. Right here, the star, or excuse me, the sun, the star. These are major arcana, and you're making major changes. And some of you, it may be how you think, but I just don't think so. You're looking forward. You're looking forward and looking forward to. That's what I feel. Yes. Okay, we've got the World card. There's many different meanings for it, but I think you're changing your circumstances. And if you haven't changed your circumstances, you're changing your mindset. I think you've already been working on this. This is not something new to you, but it's kind of like whatever you've been working on before. Like you're changing how you view stuff, how things are done, or you want to change directions in your life, or you want to, just basically mold your own. It's like there has been times where you started this and it just kept, it was going, but it feels like it's been immobile or something's not moving. Family, friends, lovers, whatever area of life, financial, apply it how you will and take the pieces and parts. But to me, I was getting kind of like a warm, fuzzy feeling. And the feeling was literally not just about, it could be about a date, but I really don't necessarily. It's traditional, whatever your traditions are. It was feeling more traditional feeling. Okay. And you guys do realize that fall, and it does feel like fall, goes all the way up until like, what is it? The 23rd, right up top of December here in America. I'm telling you, I had a warm, fuzzy feeling. Okay. Let's go from there. All right. You know what? Let's start right here. That sounds good. Yes. And then we'll get to those. Yeah. I think this is definitely going to hit the Capricorns where you have been feeling, if there's been where it feels like life has not been moving forward, you haven't been able to move forward in a situation. It's a switching. Yes. Abundance, consciousness, or letting go of money, fear and worry. Yeah. No, 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 no. This is definitely going to stand out for the Aquarius, or excuse me, Aquarius. There might be for some of you Capricorn, because I'm stuck on that Aquarius. And it also could be about Aquarius season for some of you. Next Aquarius season, not this last one, is definitely going to be like I hear milestone. I don't think you're going to be you're not going to be stuck for that long. No. I don't necessarily think all the Capricorns are stuck anyway, but this is definitely going to hit those few, okay? So anyway, especially in July, all right, there was a shift and a change. This is going to hit the Capricorn where, yes, 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 thank you. Yep, yeah, this is a complete end. You're ending the way it's been, period. Overcoming it. All right, so we've got abundance, consciousness, letting go of money, fear, and worry. We've got, see, I want to point something out here. 7. I know. Here we go. Let's try that. We got 7, July. We've got 8, August. All right. This one doesn't feel like a date to me at all. All right. So for July, it was a mindset. And even though you weren't able, that's how I'm going to read this, because the Hangman, excuse me, is either stale, stuck, stagnant, not able to move, just kind of like your hands are tied in a situation or around just changing your world. But you were consciously in July sitting here focusing on abundance, consciousness, or letting go of money, fear, and worry. Okay, you're in the process of that. That's what you're either hopeful for, wishing for. I don't think it's just wishing. I think some relief came, and it's not necessarily came all at that time period. Then we go over here to 8 of Spades, good health, overcoming obstacles. I think there was a huge obstacles. This is definitely going to hit the Capricorns where you guys, that it could be whatever area of life where it was an abundance consciousness or letting go of money, fear, and worry. But in August, there is kind of like a release where it's kind of like picks up and gives you gives you a break here. That's what I'm feeling. There's a break here. Good health and overcoming obstacles and success in work and health. Okay, so there's definitely a shift here in August. We've got the 6 of Spades, death or ill health, Saturn, karmic payback, unemployment. Okay, this is for some of you, that's literally what you're overcoming. It's an end of some kind. Could even be applied to your health. Some of you, what goes around comes around. Others of you, it's literally, it's going to be changing as far as it's showing me unemployment. It's going to be switching. For some of you, yeah, I don't want to read. This is just going to be a general, but it does feel like it's going to hit home with some, not all Capricorns, that the unemployment part, I don't want to get this all confusing, but this one's definitely going to hit very few of your Capricorn where it says unemployment. If you do have a quick unemployment coming up, or have literally, or had one hit in July, or around that time period, I'm telling you, this is going to be switching around, because I saw the sun and I saw the star, bright hopes and prospects. It's like there is a shift here. Yep. We've got a fiery climax approaches. The full moon in Aries could involve an Aries person. Yeah, I'm going to take this. It feels right. We've got the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah. You know what? I've been seeing that in almost every single reading. The energy is just universally all around us, earth-wise, even the earth, you can feel it. Energy is gaining momentum, okay? Yes, movement forward. For some of you, this will apply, and this is something, there is nothing wrong with it, because some people are like, whatever. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, there is nothing wrong with taking a moment, especially when there's stress and there's stuff waiting on you. Everybody goes through it at one point, where you just give yourself a minute because you kind of question stuff. I think that's what you're coming out of. That's what that hanged man is. You are good enough. Virgo. Could involve a Virgo, but it could be in Virgo season, which is literally right around the corner. But I really think it's more the message. You are good enough. There is nothing wrong whatsoever, Capricorn, for saying, you know what, trials, tribulations, they kind of weigh on you. You're overcoming. I'm not going to say it's a pattern. If it is, apply it so. But I really think it is, you're overcoming like some serious, like where there's a complete end. All right. Possibly even ill health, karmic payback of some kind, or you felt that way. or unemployment, just lack of. You're coming back up is what I feel. Yeah. Yep. And again, that warm, fuzzy feeling. I'm seeing pumpkins in my head. Yeah. It's like that warm, fuzzy feeling that you've just been so busy, or something's been so bogged on you to where you haven't been able to appreciate it. Or, you know what, whatever your tradition is, whatever your background is, whatever you celebrate, it's going to feel this. It's almost like a it's a mindset that Capricorn's having. Like this year, it hasn't felt like, it hasn't felt like such and such, or it hasn't had that warm, fuzzy feeling like it has in X amount of years. This year for Capricorn, it's going to. Whatever you're celebrating, okay? Yeah. I think you're celebrating you, and that's the message as well. Definitely celebrate yourself and how far you've come, and what you've overcome, and where you're going. That's the thing. That is the thing, is the future's wide open here. And Capricorn, you know this. We've got confidence is your key to success. Love it. Love it. Love it. That is the message right there. Confidence is your key. I want to pull one more. Yep. All right. Believe in the impossible. Okay. You're looking forward. You're not sitting here looking around the back. When I am recording from my phone, and when I looked up and I said that, believe in the impossible here, and you should. The phone was at 11:11. All right. Here's the message. Here is the message. Show the world the real you. We've got Aquarius, and it could involve an Aquarius person, but for some of you, the message is literally, I don't think you're going to be feeling stale, stuck, and stagnant, unable to move. I don't feel that. I think that's something that you've been overcoming, and sometimes that can be mental as well. You're definitely overcoming this, but I'm telling you, this next Aquarius season, all right, the star season, all right, the tarot card, the star, that season right there, that is your message is show the world the real you, okay? And I know this is a weekly reading, but for some of you Capricorn, next Aquarius season is definitely going to be a massive highlight for you. Huge. Yeah. I think stuff is, not just moving forward, overcoming. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Until next week, bye for now. Bye.